Testing. Hello? Hold on, let me get some coffee in me. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, it's me. Hi, it's me, back again. Here to remind you that you know Earth is. Take his old t-shirt off and burn it. How are you guys doing? Are you guys ready for a really cool experience? I'm ready for a very cool experience. We've been fighting a lot recently with a lot of fighting games, and so I figured it's time to take a quick break from that and do some Lovers of Aether. I got it on my Chromebook right now, so this should be fun. Let me know if the audio is too loud. Start a new game, yes. Start it. I'm deliberately choosing it. Oh. Wait, what do I do? Tap here to enter. What the heck do I do? Oh man, I can't. What do I do? Dan. Yeah, that's me. Good old Dan. Let me turn it down a little bit. That's really loud. There she is. Aether High. Home of the Heartbreakers. Cool, yes. True. True that. Just look at her, Dan. Have you ever seen something so beautiful? Solid as a rock, she is. All done up in her purple and gold. She's a beauty, ain't she? Yep, a real beaut. Can't argue with that. Now let's get a move on. We're almost late. We'll never hear the end of it if the from Principal Loxodont. Oh, Loxodont, that's the bad guy elephant, I think. Phew, we made it. Right before the bell, too. I was sweating bullets there for a hot minute. Not that I can't handle a little heat. Zetterburn gives me a friendly nudge and plods over to his seat. Homeroom is as lively as ever. Rano is practicing his spin kicks in the corner. Forsburn is scribbling furiously in his notebook. But there's something special in the air, too. Something like love. That's right. The homecoming dance is tonight, and I still haven't asked anyone out yet. There are so many options, so many people I could ask. Still, it feels like something or someone is missing. Well, no time to think about it now. Class President Maple marches to the head of the room and raps the blackboard with a pointer, drawing everyone's attention. Ahem. Good morning, class. I hope everyone's excited for the homecoming dance tonight. Woohoo! Homecoming, baby! Sylvanos whoops enthusiastically, drawing a handful of laughs. Maple puts her hands on her hips and sighs. Thank you for your input, Sylvanos. As I was saying, it has come to my attention that some of my more ardent supporters believe that I should be class president for life. I appreciate your faith in me. I therefore declare that we are holding a vote. All in favor of me, Maple, becoming class president for life, say yeah. Crag gives a weak yeah, though I wonder if he even understood the question. And all those opposed, say, I hereby relinquish my right to attend the homecoming dance. The classroom buzzes with murmurs and whispers, but nobody opposes her. As I suspected, the yeahs have won. I am, from here on, and the fairly and democratically elected class president for life, Maple. I thank you all for your love and support. Carry on. Maple marches back to her seat, and after a moment of confused silence, homeroom returns to the lively chaos from just moments before. First period doesn't start for a little while. Maybe now's a good chance to talk to some people. Okay, who do we talk to? Let's see. Edalis, Eliana, Raster, Maple, Absa. Good morning, Dan. I barely slept last night. I was up studying so late. I don't know the feeling. Oh, Dan. Lord knows you even managed to skate by. It actually really diminishes my faith in the whole institution of education. It's just school, Absa. You shouldn't take it so seriously. I work hard in school because I want to succeed, Dan. Unlike you, I actually have a plan for my future. Oh yeah? And what's that? I just said what it was. I'm gonna work hard so I can succeed. Psh, success is for losers. Dan, you are an enigma. A very stupid enigma. Well, I tried. Raster, what's up, yo? What's fresh, Snickerdoodle? You got a bottle of gumdrop pudding on you, or what? Raster, you're a cool guy, right? The coolest and the rudest... Wait, the coolest and with the rudest tude, my dude. Do you know anything about talking to your crush? Crush? I don't really get crushes. Chicks, on the other hand, holy rigatoni. Can I hold my oni against a little chicky bird and her wild and tricky chicky tricks? What the fuck are you talking about, Raster? Raster, it's very hard to understand you. I speak the language of my heart, Dan. Speaking is a feeling, not a math equadron. I don't know the meaning of words, I just say them. I suppose that's part of your charm. I'm like a radio, Dan. People listen to me because I'm on. Alright. Anyway, is it time to start the class? Oh, Force Burn. What's up, Force Burn? Want to hear one of my dark and disturbing poems? Sure. My shadow is the only part of me that's real. Wow. Want to hear another one? Sure. These tears won't put the fire out in my heart. Wow. Want to hear another one? Sure. The smoke. The smoke. I cannot breathe, but still I inhale. It stabs me from the inside of my lungs, like stabbing knives or needles, and it hurts. Wow. A betrayer, a fate worse than death. How smugly do you enjoy your stolen power? How clueless you are to the inner workings of the machine that cascades around you. How stupid and ignorant you are, and yet I cannot curse your name. For if only you had a fraction of a brain sample, you might understand, my dearest brother, that I still love you. Wow. Want to hear another one? Sure. Every day I die 100 million deaths. Every day I frown 100 million frowns. I think of the pain of the children all over this wretched world, and it makes me cry a lot. Wow. That's all I got. Thanks for listening. Of course. Suddenly, Zetterburn catches my attention with a lively wave and lumbers over to my seat. He gives a playful grin, and there's a twinkle in his eye, as if he's up to something. So, homecoming dance, huh? Oh, he's definitely up to something. Yeah, homecoming dance. So... He gives a cloying smile and crosses his arms as if he's trying to hold something back. It doesn't work. Okay, just spill it. Who are you asking? I've got someone in mind. Zetterburn's flaming mane flickers especially brightly for a moment. Someone in mind, huh? I knew it. So you gonna tell me who it is? Oh, I know who it is. It's the new girl, isn't it? As if on cue, the door bursts open, and Claren steps through. She gives a strange, almost suspicious glance into the hallway before shutting the door and slinking to her desk. It is her, isn't it? Claren, right? Yeah, she is kinda cute. She's a little cute. Haha, I knew it. You better make your move fast, or I'll beat you to it. Huh. Maybe I could talk to her for a little bit. I mean, what could it hurt? I walk over to Claren and pull up a seat next to her desk. Oh, hey, Dan, right? I'm still trying to get all the names down. I remember yours for some reason, though. Spooky. Why did I say that? Why am I so awkward? So, hey, Claren, I was wondering... What was I wondering? Where are you from? Phew. Claren does a quick glance down at her watch and scratches the back of her head. Oh, here and there, you know. I guess I, travel a lot. I'm a traveler, so I travel. At least I'm not the only awkward one here. That's cool. So, anywhere in particular? Well, that's classified, but... Okay, maybe I can trust you. I know this is gonna sound weird, but bear with me. I'm actually from... Suddenly the PA system cuts in. A roaring, tinny screech that sounds like it should be coming from an elephant. A cyborg elephant. This is your esteemed and benevolent Principal Loxodont speaking. First period is beginning in 5 minutes. Please report to your first period classroom in an orderly and pacified manner. And no discussion of the homecoming dance in the hallways. Dawdlers will be punished to the fullest extent of the pachyderm law. That is all. Oh, darn, class is starting. I'll talk to you later on, Dan. See ya. Claren grabs her bag and rushes off. Well, I didn't totally blow it, I think. Zetterburn bounds up behind me and gives me a lighthearted jostle. So, how'd it go, champ? You get her number? Let's just go to class. Ouch. Well, at least you've got all day. Good luck. Sounds like you'll need it. Yeah. Rugged so far. Claren. Daedalus. Maple. Claren sneakily looks down at either end of the hallway before slinking up to an empty room. Being the creepy voyeur that I am, I decide to follow her. Okay. She kneels down and pulls some kind of electrical device out of her backpack, which she plants on the wall. It makes a conspicuous zip sound, and Claren gets up, bolting out of the room and bumping into me. Oof! Ouch! Oops. Hey, Dan. Didn't mean to bump into you. She bashfully rubs the back of her neck. It's no prob. Hey, what was that weird device you were using back there? Claren does a startled jump but quickly composes herself. Oh, that? Yeah, that was a cell phone charger. Yeah, just a cell phone charger, that's all. That's not very convincing. Really? I don't think I've ever seen a charger that you place directly on the wall like that and doesn't use your cell phone. Oh, it's a really advanced cell phone. Just came out today. That's why you've never seen it before. There's an awkward pause. Well, hey, it was good talking to you, Dan. I've got to run. Maybe we can talk after class. She's definitely up to something. But what? The PA system suddenly cuts in, ushering us to our next destination. Proceed to first period immediately. Jesus. The rowdy students file into their first class, A Theory in History 101. I take a seat in the back near Raster, Zetterburn, Daedalus, Crag, and Apsa. Just as I look for Claren in the crowd, she slips into the seat desk in front of me, beside me. Raster breathes a long, dramatic sigh. Man, I'm wiped. I got none left in the tank. Let me guess, you just flew in and boy are your arms tired. That's a great joke. Zetterburn. For your information, Fire Breath, I was out last night with a little ladybird. You sure it wasn't a ladybug? Wow, slam dunk. Priceless. Hey, you should have seen me, Papa. I was doing some diggity dance moves that would have made you cry. I don't doubt that. Raster is so cool, you guys. He's got so many tricks with the chicks. Illusions, more like. I don't get it. Did anybody study for the test today? Huh? There's a test? With that, Miss Granny gently raps on the board with her cane. Alright, class, shut your mouths. Today is your first test of the school year on Aetherian history. These are all basic questions about the world around you. You should have no trouble answering them. What town is the capital of Aether? Wait. Watertown is the merchant capital of Aether? What is the name of the military arm of the Air Nation? The Air Armada. Why was the rock wall built? To protect and contain the forest. Who is the rock wall patrolled by? The wall runners. Who controlled the skies before the Air Armada? The feathers of the Flying Fortress? The Elders of the Air Alliance? Hey, I got it. Where did the Elders of the Air Alliance reside? In the Arkai Mountains? I was just guessing. What is the northernmost continent of Aether called? The Ice Barrens? What people live in the Ice Barrens? The Hyperboreans, the Baron Bears, the Baron Boys, the Ice Climbers, the Baron Bears. Nope. What entity protects the Hyperboreans? The Glacier Wall? Or the Harbor Guard? Glacier Wall. Nope. What event caused the Air Armada to form? The Aetherian Forest Fire? I feel a light tap on my shoulder. Hey, Dan. I'm having some trouble with this one. You wouldn't know the answer, would you? Yeah, sure. It's the Aetherian Forest Fire. Thanks, Dan. You're really smart. Hey, thanks. Did you want to say something? From before? Enough dawdling! Idle minds are the devil's discotheque! So get your books and get moving! Jeez. Eliana... Maple... Clarin... We gotta figure out what the hell is up with Clarin. Forsburn paces back and forth nervously behind Clarin, who opens her locker and rifles around for a moment. The nervous hyena takes a step towards her, pauses in trepidation, collects himself, and finally approaches her. Hi, Clarin. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. You're Zetterburn's brother, right? Sideburn. Forsburn. I wanted to talk to you about something really important. Sure, what's up? So I was thinking maybe, go to the dance with me? Save Clarin. Hey, Clarin. Do you know what page the math homework is on? Oh, yeah, the math homework. Yeah, of course. Hey, I'll talk to you later, Heartburn. Forsburn. Forsburn trudges off dejectedly, muttering something under his breath. Wow, so you saw that, huh? Yeah, kinda awkward, sorry. I'm not sure I've ever even spoken to him before. Don't get me wrong, there's something kind of alluring about the whole brooding poet thing, but still. Uh-oh. Competition? Oh crap, the bell's about to ring. See you later, Dan. We'll laugh about this later. The PA system suddenly cuts in, ushering us to our next destination. Oh god, here it comes. Proceed to second period immediately! Oh boy, English class. Talk about a snoozer. Nothing puts me to sleep faster than Mr. Kai's droning lectures. I don't think I've made it through one class without dozing off. Huh. That's strange. Looks like he's not here yet. Hey, Eliana. Catch! What? With a clumsy punt, Sylvanos careens his hemp hacky sack halfway across the classroom in a chaotic arc. Much to Sylvanos' dismay, the ball lands in Orcane's blowhole. Idiot! Halfway impressed with his hole-in-one, Sylvanos gives a goofy grin and shrugs as Orcane blows the hacky sack back. Or at least tries to. The ball lands on Forsbrun's desk, who's scribbling furiously over a notebook. My poem! Hey, which one of you did that? Orcane. It was definitely Orcane. You again, huh? I'm gonna pound the living daylights out of... Raster, cool as a cucumber, steps between the two and raises his feathered arms in a gesture of peace. What's your bag, Daddy-O? No one needs to get unglued. Let's save the theatrics for after the dance. Wouldn't want to show up with a fresh pair of shiners, huh? Disaster averted. Forsbrun sighs, slumped back in his chair, and gives Orcane the stink eye before getting back in his writing. Orcane gives Raster the closest thing to a thumbs up his paws can manage. It looks like we've got a little time before Mr. Kai shows up. Maybe I can chat with some people to pass the time. I gotta talk to Orcane. What's up, Orcane? Orcane sits at his desk with a crafty look on his face, obviously scheming out something ridiculous. I decide to talk to him, more out of concern that he's about to do something stupid and less from genuine interest. I know that look, Orcane. You're up to something. Oh, it's nothing. Nothing at all. It's clearly something. He tries to hide his smile, but it spreads across his weird orca thing face despite his best efforts. Okay. I've been thinking about Maple. Now that she's class president for life, that means I can prank her with impunity, right? Because what's the point of a prank? Wait. Oh, dang it. I clicked away. Okay. I want to knock her down a few pegs with a real whammy of a prank. Hit her right in the kisser. I just can't figure out how I'm gonna do it. Have you rewrite one of her speeches without her knowing? Or have you tried drawing mustaches on her campaign posters? Ooh, subversive, but also classic. Who doesn't love mustache vandalism, right? Orcane begins to cackle maniacally, drawing the attention of everyone in the room. It's a little worrying, to be honest. I like the way you think, Dan. You could be a real provocateur if you put your mind to it. Orcane strokes the closest thing he has to a chin and gives me an approving nod. I think I'm gonna do it. Now I just gotta plan the dirty details. Well, I'll leave you to it, Orcane. Good luck. Absa sits at her desk, chewing absent-mindedly at her pencil eraser. She perks up when I walk by. Oh, Dan, this is kind of embarrassing, but could I ask you a favor? Sure, I guess. Please don't tell anyone, but I accidentally ate my homework. Can I look at yours? Uh-oh, homework. You ate your homework? It just looks so delicious. The delicate curves of my cursive, the sensitive but firm loops, the off-putting college-ruled paper. I couldn't control myself, Dan. Well, I guess you are a goat. So, would you mind if I looked at yours real quick? I'll be 2 seconds, I promise. Are you sure we can get away with cheating? That's a good point. Mr. Kai will know if our papers are too similar. Good thinking, Dan. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to hammer something out real fast. Thanks for listening. What's up, Claren? Claren's off in a remote part of the room, furtively tinkering with something on the wall. Every once in a while, she gives a suspicious glance toward the door before resuming her work. Hey, Claren, what are you up to? She gives a startled jump and then tries to hide whatever it is she was working on. It's not very subtle. Oh, hey, Dan. You kind of surprised me. I'm not really doing anything, just going over notes, that's all. It looked a little like you were messing around with something on the wall, but okay. Well, okay, maybe a little. I was messing with the PA system. Just taking a look inside. Why? I guess I'm just interested in technology. Okay, what are you really doing? Okay. Yeah, you're cool. I think I can tell you what I'm really doing. Suddenly, the PA system crackles with static and Principal Loxodon's dying car horn of a voice blares through. Psh, this is your merciful and altruistic Principal Loxodon speaking. Any students caught tampering with official school equipment will be promptly suspended or worse. If you see anyone acting suspiciously, report them to me immediately. Resume learning. Crap, this never happened, okay? I'll explain it all later. See ya. Okay. Suddenly the door slams open. Mr. Kai stomps into the classroom and sits down at his desk. Excuse me, pupils. I'm sorry for the delay. I'm sure we're all itching to get to our English presentations. English presentations. So we'll begin without delay. Orkane, would you like to start us out? Sorry, Mr. Kai. I'll have to go tomorrow. My human ate my homework. A few students snicker as Mr. Kai folds his arms and rolls his eyes. You and I will have a word after class, Mr. Orkane. All right, then. How about... Uh-oh. You, Dan. How'd I know he was going to call on me? I don't even know what the book was about. I slowly shuffle to the front of the class as if the seconds I've wasted will somehow spare me from my inevitable fate. The class's stares feel like 1,000,000 tons. I can feel their judgment. They know I didn't do the reading. Well, looks like I'll just have to wing it. Maybe if I could talk about what my friends told me before class, I can make it through this. Right. This story, like all stories, begins with a beginning. And like all beginnings, this beginning begins with the strong spin-dashing the weak. After a grueling journey, our heroes had to contend with Crag Fair. Just Crag Fair. Overall, the moral of the story is the real treasure is the treasure we find along the way. That was... Mr. Kai pauses for a moment to ruminate. I can feel a bead of sweat start to trickle down my forehead. You could cut the tension in the air with a knife. The worst presentation of Animal Farm I've seen in all my 50 years of teaching. Did you even read the book? I can hear a few stray giggles coming from the class. I really blew it this time. I think I had the wrong edition. We'll need to speak after class. Now, Sylvanos, would you like to give your presentation? My human also ate my homework. I'm like the only one that did it. Okay, hold on. Who's out here? Anyway, let's talk to Orkane, since he's the only one that really makes any sense right now. As I walk down the hallway, I'm suddenly startled by a harsh whispering coming from the shadows. Psst! Wanna roll some bones with me? Orkane steps out of what appears to be the janitor's closet, shaking a pair of dice in one hand and gripping an old sock in the other. Oh, you mean roll some dice? I mean, I guess, why not? Here's the rules. You guess whether it's gonna be below 6, above 6, or 6 exactly. You guess right, you get a brand spanking new gym sock. You guess wrong, you're stuck with a consolation sock. What's with the sock? Less chattering, more rolling. What's your guess? Above 6. Orkane makes an uncharacteristically serious face as he shakes the dice vigorously. He lets them go, and they cascade out of the broom closet and into the hallway, coming up with 4. Ah, my condolences, friend. It's a 4. But don't fret, because you're not leaving empty-handed. You're now the proud owner of this deluxe consolation sock. He hands me the gym sock, which does nothing to console me. Thanks, Orkane. So, why did you want to roll the dice so much anyway? I'm not sure, Dan. I guess I just feel this overbearing obligation on my soul to corrupt everyone and everything around me. Wow. Has anyone seen my gym sock? The PA system suddenly cuts in, ushering us to our next destination. Proceed to the third period immediately. The computer lab looks like it's straight out of the 80s. The computers are so old they were probably here when my parents went to Aether High. I sit down at a workstation next to Eliana, who slowly hunts and pecks keys with her face. It looks extremely uncomfortable. She gives me an exasperated look. It's a marathon, not a sprint. The computer lab buzzes with energy as the day draws close. Jesus Christ. With energy as the day draws close to an end. Everyone is excited about homecoming and rumors are starting to spread. You're never gonna believe who asked Zetterburn to the dance. Oh? I mean, Ayala. Really? Like, did she really think she had a shot with, and let's be totally honest here, the guy who's probably gonna be picked for homecoming king? I don't know. Well, you should hear what's going around about Dan. Okay. My ears suddenly perk up. Oh, I think I heard about that. Isn't Dan going to ask? Abs's tantalizing rumor is cut off when the class door slams open and Professor Swiftwing stumbles ponderously inside. He insists we call him a professor, even though he is only has an associate's degree from Air Armada Community College. I just flew in from the fire capital, and boy are my... whatever. The classroom takes on a bewildered din as Professor Swiftwing storms angrily to his desk. When he stumbles over Abs's bag, he looks like he's about to explode in rage, but somehow wills himself to hold back. Today isn't the day. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. Just play the darn computer game. And form your own darn groups. I don't care who you partner with. Not today. Teams, huh? Maybe this is my shot to chat up my crush. Absa's not here. Neither is frickin'... No. Never mind. Let's talk to Eliana. She's sitting next to me anyway. I don't remember what we do in this. Hold to aim. Hey, I beat it. Am I using that right? This school is rife with stereotypes, Dan. Now, stereotypes, usually I disavow them. They are a vile, hideous way to characterize a person. Come on. I need to be able to aim! And then extrapolate those... Oh, I see. I'm just doing it silly. I can't read your text and also do the controls to this game. I'm sorry. Exactly in line with their associate's stereotype. Yeah, I totally hear you. These deluded cookie cutter fools. Yeah, totally. Okay, let's see if we can't bounce it off of there so it goes. Boop. Nope, that's fine. That works. No, not like that. Okay, we got it. Because the archetypes they see on TV, the Beckys and Johnnies. What are you talking about, Eliana? Don't use weird internet lingo with me. Hold on. Ugh. That sounds a lot like some Chads and Stacy's talk, and I don't appreciate it. Okay, wait. Yeah, I'll take all of that. That's good. Oh, these move a little faster, it seems. And that one has armor. That's not fair. Okay. Because I'm a genuine freak. Okay, hell yeah. Let's go. I mean, I don't... People who suffer with sociopathy don't deserve all that, but That's true, you do get sat on and stepped on. You're a snake. I mean, we all complain about stuff, but you're not nearly as bad as some other folks about the complaining. Shit, this is gonna be it if I don't do this just right. Fuck. Oh gosh, that one's got armor. Come on. Yes! You're fine, Eliana, you're fine. Student politics really rile me up. Computers were never my strong suit, and I feel like I've demonstrated that more than adequately today. Professor Swiftwing, trembling so angrily he can barely contain himself, stomps over to me and puts his hand on my shoulder. Looks like the things aren't going so hot over here, huh? Computers are not really my best subject. I'm going to have to make a note of this in the log. What's your name? Bradshaw? Okay, Bradshaw. I'm sure your parents won't be happy to hear about this at all. Probably not. With class over, I grab my bag and bolt into the hallway before Bradshaw or anyone else can call me out on my stolen identity. I don't want to talk to Raster. He makes no sense. Screw it. Let's talk to Sylvanos. Dan, what do you know about the self-actualization and how it pertains to body posture? Very little, I suppose. You're ignorant, Dan, but don't feel bad. Practically everybody is. You see the students in this hallway? You see all these hunchbacks? Yeah? We're surrounded by slouchers. Every single one of these losers shows me exactly who they are with their posture. They show me how little respect they have for themselves. How do you mean? What do I mean? You gotta stand up straight, Dan. You gotta walk through this world with purpose. You can't be hunching and crunching everywhere. You should be showing off, like a peacock. I don't know if it's in everyone's nature to show off like you, Sylvanos. Well, at the very least, you gotta sit up straight. All these jagged spines make me nervous. I don't want to get impaled on a rogue vertebra just because I decided to body slam you, you know? Whatever you say, Sylvanos. I like you, Dan. The PA system suddenly cuts in, ushering us to our next destination. Proceed to your homerooms for final attendance. What a day. A surprise history test, an English presentation for a book I didn't read, and a computer lab. I haven't even gotten to the hardest part. Asking someone to the dance. I plop down into my seat and close my eyes, tuning out the homeroom chaos as I take deep meditative breaths. Okay, I can do this. I've been going over the lines in my head for the last hour. Play it cool. Be like Raster. No. I couldn't pull it off. Just be myself. Be genuine, sincere, like Crag. Or maybe sensitive and brooding like Forsburn. But a little funny, too, like Orkane. Or maybe, oof! Zetterburn breaks my trance with an overly enthusiastic pat on the back and sits down on the other side of my table, straddling his seat with the swagger of a spaceship commander. So, school's almost over. You gonna ask anyone to the dance, or are you chickening out? I'm just psyching myself up right now. Yeah, I got you. I'm kind of doing it vicariously through you. So, who are you asking? You know, I heard a rumor going around about you and Bradshaw. I'm just yanking your chain. Really, though, I've heard some things going around about the grapevine, amigo. Or, is it amiga? I'm not doing this caliente in Spanish class. This is it. It's time to do it. It's time to finally ask someone to the dance. But who's it gonna be? Obviously, Claren. Come on. Haha! I knew it. I flippin' knew it. Seriously, I ship you two. Alright, chill the frick out, dude. I can't help but roll my eyes. Really, though, I could kind of tell. I mean, the way you've been sneaking looks this whole time. Hey, Get to it. School's almost over. You're gonna knock it out of the park, I'm sure of it. Claren is off in the corner of the room, messing with something in her bag. The lump in my throat rises as I start walking towards her, but I try to push it down with a drink of water. Oh, hey Dan, what's up? I take a deep breath and force down the lump in my throat with all the willpower I've got. Hey Claren, I was kind of wondering if you want to go to the dance with me. What? What happened to all the smooth lines I rehearsed, the faux confidence I practiced in the mirror? I didn't even drop a sick nag on her. Ew, I blew it. That sounds cool. Wait, did she just say yes? But there's something I forgot. I gotta tell you first. Claren sighs, fidgets with her bag nervously, and leans in close to me, whispering, This is gonna sound crazy, but bear with me, and don't let this get out. I'm trusting you with this because you're cool and kinda cute, okay? So, I'm actually from the future. Did you just call me cute? A grim dystopian future where Principal Loxodont, he's actual Emperor Loxodont now, he's taken over the Fire Empire and rules with an iron techno-fist. I was sent to the past to destroy him before he gets too powerful. So, do you think you can help me? The school's PA system begins to crackle, and the screech of the microphone feedback pierces my ears. Is this thing on? This is your esteemed and benevolent overlord, Principal Loxodont, vigorously reminding all students that there will be no seditious conspiring on school grounds. All students found scheming will be given weekend detention and miss the homecoming dance. That is all. Crap, that's our cue. Hey, come with me. In one cool, quick motion, Claren flings her backpack over her shoulder and grabs my hand. This way. Hands clasped together, we bolt through the classroom door and down the hallway. Wherever it is she's leading me, I get the feeling it's going to be exciting. Ta-da! Hey, thanks Dan. We got one ending of Lovers of Aether. What do you guys think? Was that good? I thought it was pretty cool.